Hello everyone, good evening. So here we shall solve some KCET previous year questions on the chapter motion in a plane. So any doubts if you have in any steps, then please write that in the comments section. We shall obviously clarify them in the subsequent videos. And in any other chapter of physics, if you have more difficulty, then please mention the name of that chapter also in the comment section, so that we can give more priority on it and solve more and more questions on that chapter. Also, some important homework questions will be uploaded in the Sapience Education application. So please install our Sapience Education application, whose link has been provided in the description. So here it is told that the maximum range of a gun on horizontal plane is 16 km if g equals to 10 meter per second square. Then the muzzle velocity of the shell is maximum range. The maximum range is given as u square sine 2 theta by g. So sine 2 theta should be 1 for maximum range. Since theta should be 45 degree for maximum range. So this will be, so this is given as 16 km. So 16,000 meters. So that is equal to u square by g. G is 10. So u square is equal to 16 into 10 power 4. So therefore u will be equal to 4 into 10 power 2. So it means it is 400 meter per second. So the muzzle velocity of the shell is 400 meter per second. So option C is the correct answer. And it is told the trajectory of a projectile is a parabola in the absence of air resistance. If there is no air resistance, then the shape of the trajectory will be a parabola. So option D is the correct answer. Then for a projectile motion, the angle in between the velocity and the acceleration is maximum and acute. The angle in between the velocity vector and the acceleration vector, acceleration is g. The angle in between the velocity and acceleration is minimum and acute at only one point, since when it will reach the ground, when it will hit the ground, then the velocity will be like this and g is like this. So the angle is minimum, which is an acute angle. The angle gradually decreases, so at only one point. So option A is the correct answer. Then here it is told a particle starts from the origin at t equal to 0 uh, with a velocity of 10 j cap meter per second. This initial velocity is 10 j cap meter per second and moves in the xy plane with constant acceleration of 8 I cap plus 2 j cap meter per second. So the acceleration has one x component also and has some y component also. At an instant when the x coordinate of the particle is 16 meter, then the y coordinate of the particle is. So we can say x coordinate, it starts from the origin at t equal to 0. So at t equal to 0, x is also 0, y is also 0. So x equal to, I can write ux into t plus half ax into t square. And y equals to uy into t plus half ay into t square. So here acceleration vector is given as 8 I cap plus 2 j cap meter per second square. So therefore x component of acceleration is 8 meter per second square and y component of acceleration is 2 meter per second square. And similarly, initial velocity, it is ux I cap plus uy j cap. This is u vector. Now this is given as 10 j cap meter per second. So therefore, ux is equal to 0 and uy is 10 meter per second. So therefore, when x coordinate is 16 meter, then I can write 16 equals to half ax into t square. So therefore, 8 to the 16, so t square is equal to 2 to the 4, so t is equal to 2 seconds. So at t equal to 2 seconds, we have to find the y coordinate. The y coordinate will be uy into t, so 10 into t, 10 into 2 plus half ay, which is 2 into t square. T is also 2 square, okay, so 2, so 20 plus 4, that is 24 meter. 24 meters. So option D is the correct answer. Then it is told two objects are projected at an angle theta degrees and one is at 90 minus theta degrees to the horizontal with the same speed. The ratio of their maximum vertical heights is. So the maximum height for the first case when the projection angle is theta, so that is u square sine square theta by 2g. And maximum height for the second case will be u square sine square 90 minus theta 90 degree minus theta by 2g. So this will be u square cos square theta by 2g. So therefore h1 is to h2 ratio of their maximum vertical heights, that is sine square theta is to cos square theta, or we can say this is equal to tan square theta is to 1. Tan square theta is to 1. So option C is the correct answer. Then it is told a particle is in uniform circular motion related to one complete revolution of the particle. Which among the statements is correct? Related to one complete revolution of the particle. One complete revolution of the particle. Which among the statements is correct? So in one complete revolution, the average speed will not be 0. The average velocity of the particle will be obviously 0. Since why? The since in one complete revolution, the net displacement will be 0 in one complete revolution. And average acceleration of the particle is 0, that also we cannot tell. Okay, change in velocity, the final velocity minus initial velocity, average acceleration will be 0. Average acceleration is change in velocity by time interval. So the final and the initial velocity will be the same in one complete revolution when there is uniform circular motion. Average speed will not be 0, since why the the total path length will be 2 pi r. It is not 0. Uh, the displacement of the particle is 0. So the displacement of the particle is also 0. In one complete revolution. So it means that here B, C, D, all three are correct options. Average velocity is 0. Average acceleration is also 0, since y final velocity vector will be same as initial velocity vector, since it will come at the same point. And the uniform circular motion, so the velocity, final and initial velocity will be 0, will be same. So average speed of the particle is not 0. So A is the only incorrect option. So here probably it should have been asked which of the statements is incorrect. So option A is the incorrect statement. The remaining all three B, C and D are correct options. Means they are correct statements. B, C and D are correct statements. Okay. So hope all of you have understood the solutions of these questions on the previous year KCET exam on the chapter motion in a plane. Still any doubts if you have, then please write that in the comments section. We shall obviously clarify them in the subsequent videos. And also please install our Sapience education application, where we shall upload some important homework questions based on the previous year KCET exam, which shall be obviously helpful for your exam. So thank you everyone. Bye.